Alright, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about an American independent film production and distribution company known as no other than Troma Entertainment. With over 40 years of filmmaking, Troma Entertainment is the longest running independent movie studio in North America. Founded in 1974 by fellow Yale alumni Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hers, they immediately began producing films on tightly controlled budgets, and the wheels haven't stopped turning since then. It's safe to say they've helped produce thousands of independent movies, most of them being sexually promiscuous, petrifying, quite hilarious and entertaining films. They're all B-movies. Some would say you need a keen eye to really appreciate them. Although Mr. Kaufman insists that the company's name comes from a Latin word that means excellence on celluloid, many critics have panned the movies coming from Troma Studios because of their offensive subject matter and lack of overall direction. And I'm here to tell you why these people are wrong, and why most Troma films should be considered high art. What sets Troma apart from the bigger movie studios is the fact that they're not really in it for the money. Instead, they're trying to create a completely original idea on the lowest budget possible to send the public a message. Most of their movies revolve around a controversial topic that's in the limelight at the time of filming. I think it's safe to say that they're on the progressive side of things in regards to most of the topics they cover. It's just the way they present themselves that would be off-putting to some. I mean, let's take a look at The Toxic Avenger, Troma's most popular movie. Basically, the movie's main point is to combat pollution and dumping of waste hazardous to the planet, so overall the message seems pretty good, right?
Pollution. The unavoidable byproduct of today's society. Every year, millions of gallons of poisonous wastes, garbage, and radioactive chemicals are disposed of in nearby towns such as Tromaville, the toxic waste-dumping capital of the world.
That's all good and fine, except they mix that message with gratuitous violence, uncomfortable sexual situations, and to top it all off, lots and lots of drug use. While it is brashly offensive, it all does come together quite well to tell the story of a triumphant fool who goes from 98-pound weakling to a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength that fights crime and pollution while still getting the girl. I'm gonna take you away one soft night. It spawned 3 sequels with a 4th one in the works for a total of 5 movies with Toxie. Yes, that is what he's oh so affectionately referred to as by Troma's cult of fans. Toxie. He was even popular enough to score his own Saturday morning children's cartoon with the Toxic Crusaders. Following the ideas of other environmentally friendly superheroes from the 90s like Captain Planet and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this made Toxie even more popular, spawning loads of different merchandise that sold well. When you think about it, this one character seems like a good enough idea to take off and put Troma on the map. It's obvious to see that their shock exploitation film approach is keeping them from making their way into the mainstream. But that doesn't stop them from stringing together films for their loyal fans on low budgets.
So I'm going to show off my Troma movie collection.
They continue to persevere. That's what's so great about Troma, though. They don't care. Their minds are wide open to ideas from people who have a message of their own they want to send and don't know how to go about turning it into a movie with nothing at their disposal. It, of course, has to live up to the Troma standard, though. Many of today's major stars, directors, and writers actually began their careers with Troma.
Jeez. Well, Nadine. Used to like Nadine.
She drowned.
James Gunn, writer of both the Scooby-Doo movies and director of Guardians of the Galaxy, actually started his career writing scripts for Troma.
So that makes it that you make a particular type of movie that isn't always the most commercial.
They actually just recently released a horror film directed by up-and-coming director 17-year-old Kansas Bowling. It's called The BC Butcher, and it's about a tribe of cave women being stalked by a prehistoric monster. And it's pretty much the first prehistoric slasher film, so there's that. I think it's really cool that they let a young filmmaker's dream come to life, especially since it's so hard to actually get a movie made in Hollywood. But that's what Troma does, you know, they're anti-Hollywood. Actually, they're pretty much anti-everything, and they probably have a movie to prove that. Actually, more than a movie. We've got Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD, which is anti-police. We've got Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, which is anti-fast food industry. And we've got movies like Surf Nazis Must Die, which is, yeah.
Who rules the beaches? Surfers rule! Who rules the surfers? Surf Nazis! Surf Nazis!
I think the movies Troma puts out are all in good fun. And if you're offended by the way they present the movies, then you're probably just giving them what they want. They aren't trying to make record-breaking Hollywood blockbusters. They're just trying to have fun, showing people a movie they made themselves that isn't tainted by big studios. It's like they're trying to be the odd one out. And that's just what makes Troma so great.